If you're about to try something that no one else has ever done before, something extremely difficult, taking some time to practice and shape up your skills will virtually always lead to a better outcome, to a higher success rate. This is true for everything from sports to art to science, although the practice takes different forms in each case. Practice in the context of physical activity means running around, doing drills, lifting weights, training. In the context of science and engineering, practicing means running through models, doing feasibility testing, variable screening, intensive measurement, and data analytics. The rocket that took men to the moon first made its journey there on paper, in the form of the mathematics of gravity and rocketry, materials science, and engineering. All of the math was painstakingly analyzed over and over again, and material parts were exhaustively stress tested, until finally, after practicing the launch 100,000 times on paper, it was pulled off in real life. So with that said, here's the cool news that I want to tell you about today. NASA has just given a grant to the organization SETI, meaning Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. This grant money is funding a project somewhat ominously called INVADER, which is short for In Situ Vent Analysis Divebot for exobiology research. Just the name hints at some pretty exciting future missions that NASA might have planned or might be anticipating. Anyway, the INVADER project has a priority mission, which is to intimately explore the deep-sea hydrothermal vents of the axial seamount, which is a vent-rich area a decent bit off the western coast of Oregon and Washington state. This project will involve the creation of a remote-controlled drone called the Divebot, which will be equipped with sophisticated sensory equipment to map out and analyze the areas of interest, these areas of the deep ocean near these deep-sea vents. The Divebot can take pictures, it can create three-dimensional maps of the local geology, it can analyze the chemical environment, and even sample for life. Its first mission to the axial seamount will build up a database of information about Earth-based deep-sea hydrothermal vents. This information will be the control data, as opposed to the experimental data, which would be at the bottom of any alien oceans that a future Divebot explores. So the immediate purpose of the INVADER project is to put this technology into practice, to develop a working system, a working model, that can operate in a sustained way out in the field in real-world conditions. The Earth-based Divebot being used in this prototype model, this early project, will be put out into the water for a full year, taking measurements and collecting samples every day. But here we can also see the deeper purpose of the INVADER project. To practice the science, and to stress test prototype after prototype until it can survive the real-world environment that it's meant to explore. The ultimate goal here is to develop the technology and the operational procedures for a remote-operated submersible drone that can be injected through the icy crust and into the alien ocean of a moon like Europa or Enceladus. Once submerged, the Divebot would be navigated towards the ocean floor to find and study the geochemical activity of any potential hydrothermal vents that might be down there. And most importantly, the Divebot will have the greatest opportunity, the greatest chances that mankind has ever had in its entire history of finding hard evidence of alien life. The implications of this for various astrobiological hypotheses are huge, and the potential is there for such a discovery to transform our understanding of our place in the cosmos. This alien life would share our solar system with us. They would be family by association with the same stellar home, with the caveat that this alien life would have had its own biogenesis event and its own evolution, completely contained within the dark, salty oceans of a gas giant's moon.